Venezuela showing no signs of easing, the opposition wants to show that it has support and put pressure on the government any way it can. Katie Watson, BBC News in Sao Paulo.
Well, Alberto Zambrano is a journalist and political activist based in Caracas, and he joins us now. Thank you for joining us here on BBC World News. You, like many other Venezuelans, have voted today, but of course this vote is not officially recognised. What is it you're hoping it will achieve?
Well, what we're hoping to achieve is to create a momentum that will lead for the calling for general elections within the country, a rejection of Nicolás Maduro's illegal constituent assembly, and a call upon the Venezuelan government to become part of the Venezuelan armed forces to uphold and defend the current constitution.
These polls are improvised. The Electoral Commission in Venezuela is not providing oversight. How can anyone really have faith in the results then?
Well, this is this is a perfectly valid question that we answer in the following way. According to our laws, the constitution in Venezuela asks for every popular consult, for every vote to be upheld and to be have some sort of backing by a branch of the government. In this case, it is our legislative branch, our National Assembly, that has called upon this process, this electoral process, to be developed, and the civil society. Every aspect of the civil society, the universities, the students, the workers, and everybody else is developing a way to, we have developed in record time a free and fair election. We have no need for the National Electoral Council to back us up as opposition, as a civil society, in order to do so, because we have the Constitution by our side.
Realistically, nobody expects President Maduro to act on this vote. So what are you and other groups going to do next?
Well, what we're going to do is that we're going to escalate on the levels of protests and demonstrations that we have been working on insofar. The thing is that this is the first step towards a movement towards general elections. Everything that the opposition, that the Venezuelan opposition is doing, everything that we are doing is within the Constitution. It is democratic, it is constitutional, it is perfectly legal, and is within the standards of what we are set out to do. We are not improvising on anything. Unlike President Maduro and his cronies, the Venezuelan opposition is playing strictly by the rules, strictly by our books, strictly by our constitution.
OK, we will leave it there, but thank you very much for joining us here on BBC World News. That was Alberto Zambrano joining us from Caracas. Now, Spanish police say they have dismantled a Europe-wide crime group trading horse meat that was unfit for humans. 65 people